Hello everybody, welcome again to this Seattle video series. In this video we're going to take you to the Space Needle Campus Center. And for those who don't know, the Space Needle is of course an iconic part of Seattle. And in 1962 the campus was created as part of the World's Fair, and today it is known as the Space Needle Campus, and it is kind of an attraction center that has three main attractions to it, one being of course the Space Needle, and we're going to take you to those attractions and check it out. So come along for the adventure and I hope you enjoy it. So again, we took the metro to get into downtown Seattle because it was snowing when we were there, but for a $3.50 round trip, it is a great deal. We are here at the Seattle Monorail at the Seattle Center, and this monorail here will get us over to the Space Needle up the hill. It costs about $2.50 to ride the monorail. The monorail is a fun way to get a different perspective through the city. It's a very short one-way trip that goes just there to the Space Needle Center campus and back, but it's kind of fun to go. If you're wondering, yes, the same people that built the monorail built the one for Disneyland. I want to know where Space Mountain is. Where's Space Mountain? I want the photo op with Donald Duck. The first and last part of the Space Needle is the gift shop, where you will find all things Space Needle related. But the one over here to the left, I think that would be great.
Yes.
Because who doesn't need a giant Space Needle in their living room?
Pretty much everybody.
It's genuine. The Mold-O-Matic. In only minutes, you can make your own mold, AJ. After you're done with the gift shop and your time is ready, you can go up to the second level where you'll get a little brief history lesson about how the Space Needle was made. One thing that I find is curious is the Space Needle is actually privately owned on its own 120 by 120 square foot plot of land. The restaurant on the top is powered by a 1 horsepower motor. Okay, that's the facts that we're learning today. The movie, it happened at the World's Fair, supposedly was filmed here in Seattle, Washington. But the reality is Elvis Presley was fake. And just like Acapulco, where he didn't actually go to Acapulco, he didn't actually come here to Seattle, Washington. He filmed it at the MGM studios.
Welcome to the elevator, everyone. We're gonna head on up at 10 miles per hour. Why do the elevators run so fast, you might ask? Because they work on a pulley system powered by gerbils. That's why the ride's so smooth. Out in front, we have the Puget Sound, named after the second lieutenant that surveyed that area for the British Army. It's about 2,000.
The observation deck at the Space Needle is 617 feet tall and has these clear view window panes that you can lean up against, as you can see. And it gives an eerie sensation because it kind of feels like you're falling, but they're pretty secure. Well, this is crazy. We just barely got up here to the Space Needle and an emergency has been declared. We're staying here with our dad. We think it might just be a broken pipe. We hope that's it, and we're just like waiting to see what we can do to get down again. Where did all these people? They must be exiting the restaurant.
No, they just went down, like when the alarm went, they went down.
That the emergency has been deactivated so we can walk around again. Although that was a little bit eerie. Yeah, that was interesting. But now we got good views again. We can walk around. We are now at the glass observation desk. You're going to show AJ how it works?
Yep.
How does it work?
Like here, there's a whole like motor going on and
Yeah.
it's spinning.
And look down. I don't know if I can
Yeah,
do
right
it.
there, like a motor.
Yeah.
Like pushing it on. And maybe
Trying to get up the current to walk process, see if I can do it. It's a little bit nerve-wracking.
I gotta want to make like a panorama of this.
It's a little bit
It
nerve-wracking
is straight
walking
down.
across a floor that is 600 feet
I can get.
above the ground and you can see straight down. But if you can stomach it, the views from that observation deck are incredible. On the way down, we found out why there was an emergency up at the top.
Froze over because it's so cold. It snapped like a twig, spraying water everywhere. As soon as that thing goes off, it's a fail-safe for our alarm system on the RDEC level. So
Got it.
That's what
They're
happened.
like the fire suppression system isn't working. We're not so sure you should be up here if there's no fire suppression system. Right. You know.
No pressure
Oh,
in the
yeah.
water. If the fire broke out, you'd be
Yeah.
in trouble.
No fires.
yeah,
We made it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just
The water
Don't
shut down.
speak
get the
too
fire-
soon.
And this is a no talking zone.
Thank you.
We made it out of the Space Needle.
Here,
There's an exit that way.
let's go around this way.
Yeah. Yay, we're back on the ground floor. We are here at the Chululi Gardens, which is a glass sculpture museum. And we have prepaid tickets as part of our city pass. So we're gonna go check in and do that. Chihuly is from here, from Tacoma, Washington. And he got a Fulbright scholarship in 1968. And he studied in Murano, Italy. And that's where he upped his design work and learned to do all the cool sculptures that he makes today. This piece is called Chandeliers, and it represents one of the early chandeliers made by Chihuly. Weighs about 500 pounds. And the idea is that you can walk underneath these chandeliers and see it from a different perspective. It goes all the way down to eye level. The Machia Forest is a concept that uses all 300 colors that are available to glass artisans. So that's what this is representing here. This is the glass house. Chihuly was very much inspired by Glass House, and it has a wonderful view of the Seattle Space Needle, and the light hits it at different angles, which makes it very interesting. We are here in the outside garden. It's been snowing, which kind of gives a new dimension to the garden, which is cool. We're now being serenaded by Nirvana, entering into the Museum of Pop here. This building was designed by Frank Gehry, who was the same guy who designed the Disney Hall. So, kind of interesting. Also accounts for all the wavy design elements there. As the name implies, the Museum of Pop entertains all things that are popular right now in culture. Due to copyright issue, I couldn't record a lot of audio, but I did enjoy looking at the guitars and the horror and the fantasy section. There was a lot of cool things to see. At the very top, there was a whole exhibit dedicated to Pearl Jam, who are Seattle, Washington natives. So of course they got a big exhibit at this museum. Here in the futuristic part, we have Galaxy Quest. Here, in a Ghostbuster Proton Pack. There's the Scared to Death exhibit. There's all the scary exhibits. Props from the movie Alien. The Museum of Pop is the third and last attraction that you will find there at the Seattle Space Needle. And from that, we say goodbye. Anyways, our plan now is to take the monorail back. We'll take that monorail back and take the light rail back to the station and go back to the hotel, and I think we're done for the day. So thank you for coming along on this crazy Pedroza adventure.